Hello YouTube and welcome to another We Run Radar tutorial. In this tutorial I'll be showing you how to make a Gamebattles logo like this in Photoshop. I've had some requests for it, so I'd figure I'd do it. This is the same Photoshop that I made the video on to download. And so if you have these gray colors, image mode, RGB color to fix that. And then we're going to select a black to a red. Go to your gradient tool. Go about halfway and stroke up like that. Yeah, that looks good. Make a new layer. Go to your text tool. Select the text CGF Resistance. And I'll have the link to it in the description. Select your font size. For me, it's 28. And just type in your text. Mine's We Run Radar. Move tool, move it generally in the center. If it's not right in the center, you can use the arrow keys like I am right now, and just it moves it just a little bit, and you can move it to the center. And then now right click We Run Radar layer, click Bevel and Emboss, Contour, and Stroke, and hit OK. So now we should have this. Now we have to make the reflection of this. So what we do is we grab this layer and we drag it down to this, which is the new layer button, and then that makes a copy of it. So now on the new layer copy, see, as you can see, if we drag it down, there's two of them. On the copy, right click that layer, or double click that layer. Get rid of the stroke, so unclick the stroke, and click on color overlay, and then actually click on color overlay so it comes up, and then yeah, select the color to be a red and hit OK. And now we have to turn it upside down, and to do that you hit Control T, and then this should pop up. Just use this to spin it around. And I'm sorry if I'm going a little fast, because I got to do a lot of stuff in a short amount of time. And to flip it sideways, you grab one edge of it and drag it over the other edge, and that flips it sideways. And I don't think that's quite big enough. Okay, and then press Enter to make that selection permanent, and then we're gonna go to the occupancy and turn it way down to like 34. And then click on the background layer and then make a new layer so it's under the text. Go to your brush tool. Again, I'll have all these brushes in the description. And find this Starburst looking brush and scale it down to about 300. Color, select a white and just click in the background, and then turn the occupancy on that layer way down to like 13%. And now we have to add the second text, so click on your text tool again, go all the way up to the top on the layers, and click the new layer button. And then for the text, we're going to use the font Luna Bar again, you know, for like the 4th time. This font will be in the description. And type in your text. We defy clutch, and that's a little small, so, and I messed up the E, lowercase e, and that's a little small, so what you can do is highlight it, go to your size and change it. I'll change mine to 36. It's just like in Microsoft Word. If you have Microsoft Word, it's like the same thing. And then what you do is you double click that layer and click Stroke and Outer Glow. And on the outer glow, it should be set on screen. We don't want that. Set it on normal, and select the color as white, and turn the size up to about 13. Okay, so now we should have this. So we need to add the ACR or whatever gun you want. I just got this picture off of Google. You can find any picture with a white background, and just right click and copy, go into Photoshop, edit, paste, and now we have this. I'm going to scale it down by hitting Control T and scaling it way down so it fits in my picture, and moving it in there. and it's still a little too big for the boundaries. Okay, and now we can click on the magic wand tool. Oh, alright, apply the transformation before you click on the magic wand tool. And then just highlight basically the white area, and it'll select everything but the gun. Hit delete to delete all of that, and enter. And then go to select, deselect, and now we just have gun. And then we're gonna hit Control T again, because to flip it, just like we did the text, flip it over, and we need to rotate it. So rotate it up like that, and then we can double click on that layer, just like we did the oh right, press enter first. If you have this box still around it, make sure you press enter so selection, or makes that transformation. And then click bevel and emboss, contour, and gradient overlay. And then for the gradient colors, double click this bottom one and make it a red, and then double click this bottom one and make it a black, and hit OK. And hit OK for the colors. And I don't want it to be at that angle, so I'm gonna flip it down to about negative 31 looks fine. Hit OK. And now we want this layer to be behind the text, so we click the layer and drag it down, and drag it below those text layers, but on top of the background. And then actually for this second text layer, I'm going to turn the opacity up a little bit. And then now we need to add the blood splatter, so go to the very top. Actually no, don't go to the very top. Make a new layer right above the gun, actually no, yeah, right below the gun will be better. Go to your brush tool. All these brushes in the description for the last time, I hope. And just select any brush. Like, I'm not, I'll just like select a random brush. This isn't the exact same brush I use, but this is the brush set, so you'll be able to find it in here. Set your color on black, and just pick a spot that looks good. There's a lot of these paint splatter type brushes, so there's tons of choice, and that looks good. And then now for the last part, go to the very top, new layer, text tool, back up to CGF Locust Resistance, and type in your signature. Mine is TRBGFX, and I'm gonna highlight it, change the color to a white, make it a lot smaller, like 18, and then this is what I have so far. I'm gonna double click that layer, click bevel and emboss, contour, and stroke, hit OK, and now we're done. So that's a pretty fast tutorial. And how to save this, I've had some questions on that. How to save it, you go to File, Save As, and you want to save it as a JPEG, and you can name it whatever you want, and then just click Save. And then I would definitely save it on the maximum and hit OK, and then it's saved, and you can just go find it and do whatever you want with it. So yeah, this has been another We Run Radar tutorial, a very fast We Run Radar tutorial. And if you like it, rate, comment, and subscribe. And that's it. See you guys later.